What's up, my little croflings? The wind decided to be really mean today, but I just got in the Birdie Disc Golf Supply Color Glow Reach, which is out now, I believe, and feels honestly phenomenal. We have one of the premium reaches. This is the Broderic Signature Edition. Holy stop! We cannot have nicer views here. This is like scary levels of wind. But we're gonna be playing 9 holes. We're gonna be comparing these 2 reaches and then a little bit of my iBlend Emperor here. Hopefully the wind dies down a little bit. It was kind of on and off a little when I was filming on the front 9 for a main channel video. But the feel of this is just kind of unreal. It's like very gummy, tacky. It feels a little blunt, so I don't imagine it'll go quite as far as the Emperor, but I think it's 168, so it might be a little bit of a bomber guy. We're at Adams Hollow. We're playing the back 9, and I have never eagled hole 18, or hole 16 for that matter, but 16's a little way farther. I've got it on some second shots before, but never a first shot eagle. And I think today's the day, because I'm throwing farther than I was when I played here before I like left for my mini tour that I did in the Pacific Northwest. This basket, it's like 380 or so, right behind that like leaning tree down there. So we'll go ahead and first throw the disc I'm most comfortable with. We won't throw this every single time. We'll just throw it a couple of times for reference. We'll mostly be comparing these 2 reaches, because I really don't feel like I gave this one a good shot when I played the first time. It was super windy then, and I was a little worse and way more sore. I feel like I'm a little better trained now, so even though I'm tired and a little sore, I could play better. Big right to left, so we're gonna have to trust that we can put them on a little Annie, have them drift on it, and then fight back to the basket. The drift on it was done. The fight back was not. A little bit into the ground. Oh, wind's calming down a little. Big shout out Broderic for these Frisbee Club reaches. I'm excited to give this another shot today, because I really haven't thrown it since then. I think it's gonna be pretty good. A little higher and a little lefter as I drag it over. Oh, baby. Might be a little long left, but that's money. Let's see how this flies compared to that. Ew, pulled it, big time pull. Got some stability though. It kicked perfectly to the short position. I just shanked it a little. I think those are a little bit more overstable than my Emperor is. This iBlend one, I have like a double G Emperor, which might be a little more comparable to them. But for how much angle I put on that for it to continue fighting out the Color Glow one, especially being 168, I'm pretty excited to see kind of what it does for the rest of the round. I'm also kind of a sucker for the teal and red combos. I don't know what it is about it, but big fan. Catch edge, or wind. It's not the end of the world. Got to figure out my 50-plus footers. I do think Broderic might be going up 1 though, because I thought it was a pretty good shot. Oh yeah, parked basically. Reaches are sick, which I do believe that they are the same as the Gateway Realm, but obviously branded slightly differently. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was a little difference. I'm not 100% sure, obviously, but Gateway seems to be a company that lets people play with the molds ever so slightly, who are like leasing molds from them, which is pretty cool. The plastic does feel really good. I mean, Gateway's been around forever, so for them to be making these are pretty solid, and I've heard these are pretty bomber discs from people with their Gateway and call them whatever the other name is, the Realm, I think, and then these, obviously, a lot of people like the Reach as well. Speaking of Creator Series discs with Birdie, if you guys didn't know, you might have, but I have Marvels, which are a new blend. They're a glow base blend. So a little tacky, very grippy, a little bit stiff, and they do hold up pretty well. I just had to put some freshies in because I went to play a mountain course the other day, and that thing ate up my discs. Just everything's so chewed up in there. I need to do some TLC. So I put some freshies in, and I feel like I'm putting well today. Oh my gosh, it's there. 405 feet just behind a bush way down there. I think these are gonna be nice big hyzer boys, because I don't think they're too overstable, that they'll dump even in this tailwind. So that's not wide enough. Sit! Oh no. That was not even close to wide enough. All right, Color Glow. That did have some flip up to it. Let's see if this has the same. That's much better. A little flip up, but seems a little more stable. That's parked. Let's go. Oh, that was money. Throw this iBlend. I think it might be pretty similar to that first reach. Probably a little glidier though. A little flippier. Definitely a little flippier. And it just goes forever. Like, I feel like I threw that one the least amount of effort. It went the farthest. Here's my double G. My guess is those reaches are in between the 2 of these. Yeah, closer to the double G. Just didn't have like the same flip up glidiness that the reaches did, so kind of stayed a little further right. since I threw it a little low into the wind. A part of me, I'm not in the phase yet where I don't care about my bag enough to like just bag pretty discs, but I'm debating it. I'll have to see if it is significantly different than that Broderic one too, because so far they're relatively similar. I've just thrown them ever so slightly different to correct for their mistakes, and I've thrown better shots. I do really feel that the main difference in these two reach shots was leaving one a little bit wider than the other, and they're pretty much in line. This one just parked and this one's 60 feet. Oh, this is such a pretty disc. Both of these, I believe, are $20, and they're both on Infinite site that I'll leave linked down below if you want to snag them there. And then my marbles are $15, just for reference and for your buying pleasure. Head right to left. No, man, holy. What? No! And we are even to one down. Speaking of that Broderic special, we got a forehand here, 360. We could just throw a backhand, which is probably the right play for me, because it's kind of head left to right. But I think this will help us see a little bit more of the stability by trying to throw a high semi-turned forehand, see how fast it'll stable out, and hopefully get there. 360 is a pretty bit of a pump, but we're gonna act like a Broderic and throw a really smooth, sexy forehand. Shorty! Man, I thought that was so good. Need some more pop, so I think I'm gonna start it a little more right, throw it a little harder on that same line, so I get the same shape, but it's gonna move a little more left. Go in. Wow, I need to start working on throwing more forehands like that, because that was against the wind, and that was cooked. I'm liking the feel of those forehands. Feeling a lot nicer, and obviously more work to be done. But I think the feel of the reach on a forehand is honestly slightly better to me than my Emperors. And what that means to me is not that I should add the reach to the bag, but that I like the reach more. I don't know why I said, and what that means to me. Like, there was something profound that was gonna come. There wasn't. It was just that I like it a little bit more. That's literally it. I don't think it's enough to make my bag automatically, but something about it, it's fits my forehand grip a little bit better. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? That's heartbreaking. Still one back. Maybe I should have done it lefty, but then I would have just airballed. I think I got about 280 to 300 right up the hill. Honestly, with this left to right, I think it's a little baby flex forehand again, because if I don't throw it too hard, not on too much angle, it's gonna fight out of it, keep it straight, and then finish into the wind right, which at this short of a distance is probably easier for me to throw than a touch backhand with the driver. Get right. It's gonna be a little short. Let's hope we can correct and get the birdie we need. Oh man, that disc is so nice. I think I did it. Maybe, ish, hopefully. Those are some pretty sick forehand discs. I cannot trust myself to put it higher than I need to in that wind. I don't know why. I aimed 2 chain links up, and it went in the basket. Sorry, Broderic! Ah! It's all right, plenty of holes left, 315, right there. And we're gonna go up the middle gap. We're gonna have to throw a nice little touchy backhand. What the heck? All right, a little more nose down driven than that. Oh no! That was so nice looking. Dang it! Come on, dude, let's go. This is like 30 plus miles an hour. Every time that I come to review a reach, it's just stupid windy. I promise I'm not planning it like that. Driving up here, and when I got here, it was the most beautiful day ever. And then it was like hole 5 of the last video. This level of wind just decided to kick up and has been pretty consistent ever since. Why? Why? 2 to even. Gotta step it up with Brod over here. My bad, dude, my bad. 347, big ol' right to left. You almost can't even just throw a spike hyzer because it's gonna beat it straight down. I have to throw a pretty flat hyzer and not nearly as right as you think you need to. Wow, that was a little righter than I wanted, Wow. All right, we're throwing this one right at it. Get in. Get in. Oh, dang it. All would have been forgiven. I also think it's not necessarily the best win for hole 18 to get the eagle, but there's still definitely the opportunity. I don't know exactly what happened. Might have skipped or something, but I'm 35 feet and I thought I was gonna be parked. Sorry, Prod. Sorry, dude. Oh, that almost spat out that left side. At least we didn't lose a stroke after giving it that ace run. That would have been double bad. Par 4 time, let's go. I don't think this is eagleable, but I'm excited to see how far I can rip it now, because I really do feel like since leaving for like the Portland Open and for like the Pacific Northwest swing, I've gained a good amount of distance. I don't know, it's like head right to left. Never mind, wind sucks. We're not gonna see anything except for me crying. It's literally trying to blow the camera over. I'm having to like use extra stabilization in biceps. 16, it's like 570 something. We are gonna throw Anheuser through the gap. Pull it left to right, high enough that it can get back on edge so we can see the wind push it. Color glow. Still chilling with the box. That might be putting. That's a cooked, dude. Brody boy. Get off that. No way. Ah! That was farther than the other one. And it got stuck in the tree. The only tree to miss. Let's see how far this guy goes. Yeah, it's definitely a little flippier. Not quite as much turn as the others, but I had to hyzer flip it. And that is as far, if not farther, than the first reach. And we'll throw the double G Emperor, more Anheuser. Wow. That one's definitely more stable, because I know the wind is pushing us this way, but I thought I was drifting it left to right. I did pull it a little left, but I think the reaches, based on how I threw them, they would have drifted earlier, so that they would have missed that tree entirely. I could not believe that I blew one in that tree. That was so good, because it was gonna get back on edge. Like, that would have been such a legit putt. So I do think this one's a little more understable than the glow. This is why I'm so pissed though, because see where that is? If it kept turning just a little around that, that's the entrance to the basket. I think it was high enough that the wind would have pushed it to like circle 1. And now I have to climb up a tree like a little monkey that I am. Jeez. Hey, there you are. Well, it's about here. Oh, that's right in the nuts. Dude, that on a forehand is so smooth and sick. That's so good. If I can eagle this hole with my first shot too, that first reach, that's crazy. My Emperor that I threw that didn't really turn too much is like 55 feet. It's in circle 2. So I think my reach might even be closer. Super wrong. There's that. The Emperor's way down there. I'm gonna putt from that one because that seems like a pretty repeatable shot to me. If I got the right wind, I might be able to get this hole. That'd be crazy. We are putting from here though. Too long of a putt, and now we might freaking par. Let's see if we can get the 2 from the empty. I do think the Emperors do go a little farther. The reach really reminds me of like why I love the intervals. Very controllable, and it's like not quite as far as my other Emperors. And partially because of that, it's a little bit more controllable. But you also feel like you can rip into it really well. So, got to open lie here, but with a right to left, I got to put some Anheuser. Aim higher because you're putting it on Annie. Oh, my battery died. And then I thought my camera died because I put another battery in that I thought was charged but was also dead, and it said battery exhausted, and I thought, oh no, my camera's dead. But Broderic has taken the box. And I don't know if you guys saw so much. Missed my eagle putt a couple times, both off of some metal from the Emperor. But we got 307 feet, hole 17. I think we have to throw through the right gap and just let it skip up to the basket. The grass looks a little grabby though. It's kind of like this stuff. So it makes me think you want to air it even a little more. Let's just throw a spike hyzer. That's fun. We haven't thrown a big one of those yet. Tail right to left, so not too outside. Wow. We gotta make a big putt from Broad. That just got kind of crushed a little. Thought the wind would push it, but I think it tried to flip a little into the wind and did some weird things. Oh, it's more taily now. Oh, that's annoying. Now I'm gonna park with this and lose all chances. Sorry, Broad. Sorry, dude. Oh! I thought I was about to sorry ace it. Sorry, we'll make the putt. I feel like I'm letting him down. Oh, too much drop. I'm finally gonna hit this one first time, and it's gonna be with the glow reach. And I'm gonna be so happy because I'm gonna actually put it in circle 1 on the mount, mostly right to left. My preference always is to throw the Anheuser line because the hyzer, obviously, I mean, it adds distance because you're throwing a hyzer, but as you can see, it's mostly right to left wind. Glow reach. High, nose down, flat to hyzer, cooked, eagle. No, shorty! I did feel it slipped off my finger a little bit early, and I felt that I didn't get it to come off that last finger to get that little bit extra snap. I was hoping I juiced it enough. Good news is we'll eagle it with the broad reach, and then we'll par with that, or bogey, and Broad is gonna win. That one's definitely a little flippier. Push it, push it, push it, push it. Go, go, go. I didn't see if it got all the way there. Let me show you the real hyzer play. Just cannot let it get flat. I mean, that's like pin high, but you just can't let it get flat. Dang, it's gotta stay on that angle. We'll try the double G. Too much angle, it's too overstable. Still a little farther than the first reach. Overstable Emperor. This will be fun. Last chance. That's really good. Oh man, no skippies today. Unfortunate head right to left today, but this is a little farther than the broad reach. Still, range to give it a good eagle bid. The only problem is a good eagle bid could mean a 3 or 4 putt. But I have to do it with both of them. Oh gosh. Do you see what just happened? Do you see what just happened when I stepped up to make a putt? Do you see these? Such a hater. Oh gosh. I was aiming like to the right side of the, wow. Aim points don't even matter anymore. But if we make it here, we tie it up. I promise that was a run. It was just Anheuser, so it knocked it. That's embarrassing. Gotta make this to tie. Now I look like I'm cheating with the other one. Promise to try to make it. You think I would try to win a YouTube video versus getting eagle? Come on. I guess Broad wins with a little asterisk because I made it more likely than it was supposed to be. Also just brought this down to the dungeon and it's pretty glowy. Just from it being outside. Pretty sick. As a lot of you guys know, Birdie's a friend of the channel, so can't really go wrong with either of these. I still have yet to find a mold that I don't like from them. I really love the plastic of this, and it's definitely a little more overstable than just the regular premium Broderic on of them. I don't think either of them will have a place in my bag right now. I'm still loving my Emperors and just getting to know them. Don't need to add anything else, but we'll play a quick little bonus hole. And if I ace it, you have to subscribe. Otherwise, all links are down in the description, as you know. Thanks for watching, and thanks for Birdie for sending this out. Stay straight. No aces. Bye-bye.